Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Gigo and today we are all the way at Tema 25 Dawhenya, and this is the Accra Flower Road leading all the way to Pram and also Ada, Keita, all the way to Togo, Nigeria. This is the ECOWAS highway which we just saw, and taking the left, we are in Dawhenya, right? So we have a land deal which is just about 3 minutes drive from the highway, which is the ECOWAS highway, which leads all the way from, I'll say from Nigeria to Togo, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah, so it is a very busy road, right? And the land that we have for you is just 3 minutes drive, which you will be seeing here on the video. So if you time it, you notice that since we start from the roadside, it's just 1 minute 7 seconds, right? And if you've been following us on the channel, you'll be familiar with this road. The staircase is the famous one here in Dawhenya, and that is Mr. Kwete's block factory. We constructed this staircase, so if you like it, let us know. So that's Mr. Kwete's block factory. That is the cement for you. This is the choba, Mr. Kwete's bar, and then the first block factory. So Mr. Kwete is a business person. If you need blocks, for your construction around the Ningo Pampram, the Winya Community 25, Afenya, Tema, some parts in Accra. That is his number on the screen. Get in touch with him. He will supply you with your building materials, right? So we're getting into details, of this land. We will say this is 1 acre, so it is a 4 plot that the owner wish to sell all 4 at once, right? Because if she wants to sell, each plot, it's a lot of work, with the paper documentation and everything, because it is registered. So she just want to transfer the name of the land that you'll be seeing straightforward into the buyer's name, and then she is completely done, rather than try to get a surveyor to come and survey each plot, do documentation, indenture and all of that. She doesn't want to go through it, right? So you can see the development coming. And this place is already developed, right? It is already developed. There are hostels there. There's, water. We will go around so you see the kind of houses that we build. So if you pay attention, you saw where Mr. Kwete's block factory was, and the route that we will take the other side, to meet where the staircase is. So this greenhouse that you see in there is a hostel. That is the Central University, one of the hostels that people, rent it out for the students. And in this area, you have a lot of hostels in this place, in Dawhenya and Pram, because of the Central University. So you look around 360, you see all the houses are already developed, right? There are so many houses around this land. And like I said, it is, a 1 acre that the owner wishes to just give it to one person, and then you can just do whatever you want to do. If you want to resell it, plot by plot, that is fine. And the accent price is 1.4 million Ghana cedis, right? Which when I converted into dollars, it was 90,300, US dollars. She gave the price in Ghana cedis, which will be 1.4. So if you divide it into 4, meaning each plot will be 350,000 Ghana cedis, right? Which, at this location, it is a reasonable price. Just 3 minutes drive from the highway. I know that this is a standard price of land in Tema Community 25 and Dawhenya, which is this close to the highway, right? To the highway. This land is the 350 is a reasonable price, right? That is a quoted price in this area, but having this one that this close, most people will start from 400. They will start from 400. And also the lady doesn't want any negotiations, right? I mean, she just wants a straightforward cut, and then she's just done, right? And so when I converted it into the US dollars, it was 22,600 US dollars. I mean, the lady is dealing in Ghana cedis, but for the sake of those that are outside and they are not familiar with the Ghana cedis, I am doing the conversion, right? So recording this video on the 7th of April 2025. This is the conversion rate that I got. But if you want to pay in Ghana cedis, then she is expecting 1.4 million for all the plots, and also three. I mean, she doesn't want to be selling it, so just the straightforward, just straightforward. So if you know other three people who wants to come together, buy it, and then later on get your own surveyor to survey and do individual paperworks, I mean, then that means that each person will be paying 350, which is the 22,600, right? So as you can see, we have Efo and Mr. Kwete, taking measurement. We just want to be sure of the measurement. And if you've been paying attention, you saw that this is the second gate, right? So the owner who bought this land, I mean, bought it for the family, for the children, right? So it is one big compound. Everybody has his own entrance, and you could see there are structures on it. The father was trying to build house for the kids, but unfortunately something happened and the father is no more. And the kids also, I mean, they are also not interested. So the mother just wants to just get it off and move on, right? So that's why we are putting this out. So if you buy it in one and you divide it into four, you have multiple entrance. You can decide to just keep one entrance or use all the entrance, the gate. There's multiple entrance. There are structures on it. If you want the plan for the structures, I mean, I hope the lady can provide you with those structures. And the lady is selling it with the structures and everything. So you can ask for the 3D design, or you can ask for the plan. And if you like the design, then you can just continue. I mean, this one is at the lintel level. I think all of them are at the lintel level. So all you need is a decking, and then you are good to go. And you are paying a price of a land. Trust me, this location, you are buying a land for at least, trust me, the starting point, like I said, is 400,000 US dollars. And you can look at the houses around it. You can see the mansions around it, and we will drive around, so you will see what I'm trying to say. I mean, this plot, like Mr. Kwete's block factory is next to it, so I know this place very well, and I know you not even get a land to buy at this place, right? So this is also some of the tips that I have been sharing here on the channel, that when you get chances like this, you buy the land, you fence it, and then you wait for development to come, and you can make a lot of money out of this, right? Yeah, so I mean, this is the deal on the table. Yeah, so these are the structures. You can decide to just break them and use it as filling, right? You can use the blocks to fill the land or do whatever you want to do. The owner doesn't care, right? So I mean, I think this is a good deal. That's why I'm bringing it out here. And what you can do with this land is endless, right? So you can put it up for hotel, you can put it up for apartments, you can put it out for a lodge or what. I mean, anything to make money out for. You can also build a mini estate if you want, right? I mean, like I said, that greenhouse there is a hostel. The Central University is close by.
Yeah, welcome back to the channel. This Jigo Production Group, Mr. Kwete, as usual, the supplier, and then the blog and cement. on the channel. This plot of land at Tarazo Junction, Dawhenya in the Ningo Pampram District Assembly, closer to the GCG substation to the Osonshin Road. This full plot was bought initially for uh, developing a mini estate, but it's rather unfortunately the owner is no more. So the wife decided to give it out. They decided to sell it out. Jigo Production Group have decided if one man can buy all these plots for their project or can be used for school, hospital, or anything else. But in case one person cannot afford it, then you have to join, come up with a group and develop it for a resident. So interested people should start contacting Jigo because he has the details. Then, as usual, we'll also create another community at this area. The area is well developed. There's electricity, there's water, there are houses built around, there are people living in there. This is a hostel for the central university students. So where they have hostels around, you can use it for hotel. There's another hotel here. If you want to build something like a hotel, a resort, or whatever, this place is available. I think it's not that it's expensive. It's cheaper, but then you can see the person started building, but unfortunately it doesn't hold. So they want to sell it. Upon all these projects here, if you want, if you are able to come early, we'll check and then give it to you. But we want to sell all at once. So when you contact me on 0246246938, I want people who are serious. Please, you can't be bringing me here up and down whilst you are not serious. If you are serious, just contact Jigo or you contact my line on 0246. Very close. This plot can go at any time. One person is able to buy all fine. If one person cannot buy and two or three people can buy, all we need is the money in bulk. Then because this is just behind my shop and then the block factory. Very close. Very close. I will send you around. I think when we were coming, we passed through the block factory. When we are going, we will pass here. You see the development around. The video will go through so that you see this is a very hot cake at Tarazo Junction, Dawhenya. A very hot cake. So it's not far too from the roadside. It's just about let's say 2 minutes drive from the main road, from the Tarazo Junction to this place. So please, interested people should start contacting. If you can buy it alone, fine. Because the person want the money all in bulk, cash. We don't want it pieces. You pay all, then you take all. If the documents are available, so if you are serious, you come up. We prove the documents to you, then you pay. Please, you can pay through bank or Momo. We have all our means that we use to collect the money, which you contact Jigo for the details, every details that you want, anything you want about this plot. You contact when you go to Adum Estate, one plot the same 70 by 100 is being sold for 400,000 Ghana cedis. But in this place, when I check, when you divide it, it's not up to that. It may be between 300,000 Ghana cedis. And this place is far closer, very closer than that area. So please, if you are interested, you contact this numbers that I'm giving you 0246246938. Thank you.
So that is Mr. Kwete for you, who is the contact person that if you are interested with this particular land, you give him a call. He will break it things down for you. If you want to visit, see the land, check the documentation, we are okay with it. So get in touch with him for any enquiries, right? So as I promised you this year that I want people to have their own community, that's why I'm coming up with this, 1 acre, 1 acre, 1 acre land, so that people can, just get this, things going, right? So stay tuned if this is something that you are not interested in, or the budget is a little bit high for you. We also have other lands around. We have something which is like 170, 150,000. If you go to my playlist called the buying land, they have a lot of, something like this, right, which is available. But I mean, it may not be as this developed, but within 5 years, I mean, you will have a lot of houses like this. I've shared a lot. So, I mean, we are taking the other side of the road, and you can check out the developmental projects in this community. We'll show it to you. So, this is the place, right? This is the land. It comes all the way to that side, right? So, this is the area, check it out. The houses, there's electricity there, there's water also around. And I also did a rental survey in this area. So for you to get like a chamber and hall, right, which in Ghana we will say maybe a studio, just 1 bedroom with toilet and bath, a little living room, it will cost you around 600 to 700 Ghana cedis for just a chamber and hall, which is like a studio. And then for like a 2 bedroom house rent, right? I'm talking about rent, it will cost you 1,500 Ghana cedis in this area. So just imagine what you can do, with such, property like this, building a hotel or a guest house or apartment or like a hostel. I mean, the students are here. There's market for this land. It's just close to the ECOWAS highway leading all the way to Cape Coast, just name it. I mean, just name it. So here we are back at Mr. Quitte's block factory, and you see here is the shortcut, right? So when we were going, we took the long route just for you to see, how close is it, right? So if you are interested, please get in touch with Mr. Quitte, right? So then I think this brings us to the end of today's episode. I really do appreciate your time spent here on the channel. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in my next episode. Let's get to it.